Good afternoon, everybody. It is Tag Tuesday. And as I said yesterday in the video, and I think I screwed up that video, guys. I'm not sure I linked my two together. So if it abruptly ends, my apologies. What happened is I was cleaning, my camera was full, so I couldn't do any filming. So I started deleting videos without checking first if they went together. And afterwards, I was like, oh, because the 8 minutes and something that I needed to add on to the video was still sitting there. And I was like, well, that's weird. And so I apologize if yesterday's video is cut abruptly. My sincere apologies. So today it is Tag Tuesday. Got myself a little ginger ale. Normally I don't drink pop during the day. I'm so thirsty. I have to make myself a good pot of iced tea. I make it from scratch. Like, I don't buy the sugary stuff. I make it with tea bags. Because during the day lately I've been feeling like we can't drink our water here when we're buying bottled water. And I don't mind bottled water. I don't do bottled water because we have good water here. Except for they're redoing some pipings and things like that. I think we have a water filter facility down the road from us, and I noticed it's all dug up. So right now we have a drinking advisory on our water. So me, the cats, and the rest of the people we're all drinking bottled water. Otherwise, I don't drink bottled water unless I'm up at my mom's, up at the trailer, because we have to up at the trailer. At my sister, she has a water filter, so I drink from the tap. But anyways, we're going to do tags. I already have, my bucket's actually getting low compared to what I normally have in here. And I have other tags, but these are my base tags that I use pretty regularly. And I pulled out all the blue, but I wanted to make some more base tags. I'm going to do a part 2. Today, part 1, we're just going to do the base of it, and then tomorrow we're going to do some embellishing of tags using different things. Oh, my feet are so hot. Let me take my slippers off. Whew, these are hot feet. So I'm going to make tags in different ways. Like I have this, it's technically supposed to be for a card, but it's gotten all messed up, so I'm going to use it. I pulled out my scrap box to see if there's any little pieces in there I might use if I do some collaging. And then, where did I put it? I have this. It's sometimes cardstock. It's all kinds of different things. Sometimes I throw envelopes in here, and it's all stuff I want to repurpose and use. So I use that. I very rarely do I pull out new cardstock. I don't do that. One, I find in cardstock has gone up in price. 2, I want to reuse stuff that normally, yes, we have a recycle program, but even it sometimes still ends up in the landfill. So I'm trying to reuse what I can when I make mistakes. Like, for instance, here, normally some people would have thrown, I forgot that I had to print a back on this, and I printed a new thing. So I'll decide which way. Sorry, I might use the pink, but, and make tags out of it. So, I really have to clean up under this desk because I have no place to stretch my legs. And right now, what is my printer saying? Wire. I'll have to look at that later. Anyways, so let's get started so we can, and I do other things now. The first thing too I do, sometimes, like this is a French book I bought at, and I like using sometimes these pages. This is a French book I bought at the Dollar Tree. It's not vintage or anything. So I'll do a tag like this. Now, the thing is, I might cut off the top part. But first thing I'm going to do, and this book, the reason I bought it is because, believe it or not, It's almost as thick as my cardstock, this book. And I thought, oh, this is perfect. And now I wished I would have grabbed two because it was $1.25 at the time. Now dollar store stuff is anywhere from $1.50 to $2 now here in Canada. In the regular, because I know down in the States you have the super Dollar Trees where you have whole grocery sections in them now, which I really want to find one and go to. I want to go to the States shopping. I haven't been in probably 5 years shopping in the States. I miss it. Now, it's hard because our our Canadian dollar is so weak. But, you know, there's just things you guys have there that we can't get. Like Tim Holtz stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to chop that off just to make it a little shorter. And I'm not, this didn't work as well as I wanted it to. Silly me, I shouldn't have closed this because I usually use this for backing. But I wasn't thinking. So never mind that. Let's see if I can open this and let that dry. My brain. Whoop, whoop, whoop. You know what? I wear my glasses on the top of my head, but after a while, these really start to hurt the back of my ears. But then I'm trying to find my glasses all the time because I'm taking them off. And see, I will turn this into a little tag. Sometimes you need little tags. Right? And that's where scraps come in handy. Now, this scrap doesn't quite cover the back of that thing, but this is a good one if you have a little scrap. Let's put that there for a second. Do I have a little scrap over here? I've got some things that have been sitting on my desk forever here. And I'm not going to do that because that's going to turn into a tag as well. I watch a lady, goodness, I haven't yawned all day. I don't know why videos seem to make me feel tired. Well, it's also the time of day where I always feel, we'll need that to cover some backs too. And that one will be good to cover the back of that. See, my ink ran out in the middle of this. So I'll turn that into tags. So I'm going to pull it out because it's not supposed to be in here. Anyways, I need to re-clean this up because it got a little messy. Because sometimes it's down underneath my little table and I just throw it in there. And oh, pardon me for my rudeness. What did I eat today? That's making me so oh, I had, I buy ready-made, some people call this company calls them pot stickers or dumplings. I love them. And I buy them frozen. Walmart here in Canada used to carry one brand I love. And now they're not carrying it. I have a lot of yellow, and I don't do a lot of yellow. I need to do a yellow journal, just so I think outside of the box, because I have some really nice, let's use that one. I think that one might work really well. On these small ones, it's a good way to use up. No, I don't want to because I'm going to lose some of that pretty flower. But that would make a pretty tag. It surely would. Surely, surely. What does Shirley have to do with it? And I'm just seeing what I can do. I've got that. That could be nice on it. What else do we have? We'll do a little collaging. Those are hard. They're done on cardstock for some reason. And green. I really need to get a nice, or design a nice green digital and do it. I really do. I'm just seeing what else. I got lots of little blues. A lot of these little pieces I will now use in shabby masterboard, or I use them and make these small they're very little pieces to make my butterflies and hearts shabby. No other pink is jumping out at me. There as I let out another big yawn. And I didn't start watching this till I think till after this one lady was already diagnosed with cancer. It's Rhonda with an H. And she's a content creator on YouTube. I caught her a little bit later in time, and then I caught her with her talking about her cancer and how she and her husband do plan to come and bring the channel back and everything. But yesterday he came online and she passed away on the May 30th. She lost her battle to cancer. She was so sweet. I started binge watching her videos. I just liked the soothness of her voice and just I don't know her personally, but just watching it was so soothing. And well, she passed, so I'm sending my prayers and my love to her family as they mourn her passing. And I know she will be missed in the junk journal world community, and I know she will be missed dearly by her family. And it was so wonderful her and her husband to come on her channel and let us all know. So just sending prayers to Rhonda with an H. And if many of you might already know who she is, I did not before that, and this might fit perfectly there. And so, you know, shout out to her poor husband. But even when she was talking about it, her spirit, I could not get over it at all. She was just talking about it was, it touched my heart. And then even when he spoke, it really touched my heart last night. It had me in tears as it is now. It's been a hard couple of months. I've lost a cousin and an uncle and an aunt, and my pastor since I was 15. A father figure to me. I spent nights and lived at his house sometimes weeks on end. My mom would call and say, "Are you ever coming home?" She always knew where I was, and she knew how much I love spending time with the family, and they were a godsend to me in a very difficult time. It's been a hard couple of months, and so some days I have sad days, and last night I had a really hard night. I was very quiet. I have been very quiet lately. Even my YouTube channels, I've been struggling because I want to keep them happy and positive, because we all are dealing with so much in our lives. I just want people to have a place to come and just forget, everything we're dealing with. So I haven't been faithful as I should be with videoing, and I'm trying to get my spirits up, because you know what, making these videos, it makes me very happy, guys. I love doing it. I really, really do, and it brings me such joy. I even know I'm sort of talking to myself, but I don't feel like I am, except, my likes and my comments have not as many people commenting right now. I'm worried about Laurel because she hasn't answered me, and either has Angie. Angie, I don't think really watched my channel. She might have. So I'm taking a sip of ginger ale, guys. Even the few followers I have, when you don't hear from them, you start to worry. So it's just a simple little tag, guys. And we do need them. Sometimes they're cute in just a little pocket, or you need a little extra. This could actually even be added on top of a bigger tag as a dangle. So it is smart sometimes to make these little ones up. And I instead of just throwing it in my scrap box, I decided to go ahead and do it right away. That way. My question is, guys, I was thinking of doing clusters again online. Do you want to see clusters again? I know there's lots of videos on clusters, and I do somewhat teach, but I'm more of craft along with me, or watch me and then craft, do your version. And I would love to see your version. It's hard sometimes because I don't have, what I need to do is just have I have my craft, junk journal craft and chat that it's a large group, but I've been thinking, and I don't want to take from that, but I thought of doing one that's just YouTube. So like when I have a challenge you to make something, you have a place that you can go and just post it so that I can see it. I keep trying to make it straight, and I don't know if it's me or what. So there we go. It's just a cute little tag. And I'm just only going to, because it's little, I'm just going to corner around it. Simple. There we go. The corner rounder just is not doing well. It's time to get a new one. This one is probably a good 10 years old. Or it might just need to be emptied. That could be the problem too, if you don't empty them. Okay, so there's one little tag we did. One down. Guys, also, nothing says that it has to be cardstock. You know, I've really started thinking outside of the box when doing these. Now, I don't have, do I have a little piece in here sometimes? I also have a tray here. I need to clean it up again because I think I've thrown in things that aren't supposed to be in here. Like my fussy cut and some work I'm working on because I was running out of space and I threw it in here. This is a purple digital I'm creating, but again, another accident where I put this in, so we might use that to make some, and this, my printer ran out of ink halfway through, right? So it's great for backing. But that's what that's supposed to be, my oops and dupes, but I have a pocket I'm working on, and somehow, I don't know why I put those two pockets in here. I'm making these purple pockets up, and I don't know why they're in this. I don't know what I was thinking. And another pocket. So let me get those out of there. They're not to be in there. This is supposed to be large scraps only, so it tells you that I have to clean this again. And I have my fussy cut folder in here. So tell me what I'm thinking. I don't know, guys. That might be... What did I go in here? This is what I went in here for. Lucky I saw it because then it helped remind me. I'm going to just put these to the top because these are some that I can use. Ouch. And I need to obviously go through that again. This is another, paper bags are great. And I am going to just cut this into, let me go this way. Because we're not going to do it today because of the way I'm going to embellish it. I'm hoping I made that straight. Yeah. Tomorrow, because this itself is the tag now. And I'll show you why I say that. I think maybe I can get another tag here. But it might be too crooked. This might be, sometimes you get one page that is so off by the time you get it all straight. I still think this is off a bit, but we'll play around with that tomorrow. Do I throw these out? Nope. This one, nope. I can use that. We'll leave it here just in case we decide to do it in a collage. That's only going to sit for tomorrow. For me, those are ready for tomorrow. The way I'm going to embellish them and show you how I take a paper bag, and that's my tag base. And I'm going to show you that tomorrow. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do here, these are actually perfect for journal cards too. I think I'll go this way with it. I should have, oh, there. I shouldn't be doing that with the paper because my hands are dry as it is, and doing that does not help that situation. Yes, I'm tearing it. Okay, so there we go. Let's start covering some tags. We'll do the same here. We're using these two. I'm using this scrap up because it was to the top, and that way I'm not, because that my box is getting full again. It's a perfect time. These can make a journal card size too. Smaller journal cards too. So this is technically a perfect journal card size too. We could almost just trim up one side here. Let's see. Oh, just gonna go ahead and just make a few of these tag bases here. Let's see what my eyes can do here. And I know I didn't cut that straight because of the way. Okay. Wow, I really didn't cut that straight. Let's do this. I'm just throwing, because it's faster if I just make a few tag bases and then we'll just hit the ground running. There we go. So let's see what we can do with those first, and that before it hits into my... Okay. And I was watching another lady yesterday. I found her, and she makes, when you do this, the one thing you have to remember, that depending on the paper you use, it will show through. So in this case, you want to try to find a darker paper that you would be using. Like this one might be perfect for this, right? Something dark that won't show through, right? And sometimes what I do is I hold it up to light and see how much it shows through, type thing. Oh boy, my hands are shaking, guys. Ooh, I don't know why. I'm not nervous. I think I want to use this. Sometimes what I will do, guys, I'll go ahead and I'll trace a bit of an outline first. You could also glue it down, but I don't feel like trimming all the white line right now. So, well, I'm going to on this side. I probably should not have cut it there. I should have cut this way, gone straight up, because I might have made it too short. But if it is, then I just shorten the tag up a bit. This is some of the style I am making for, I like collage style digitals. I like both. I do like the ones where they do teas and roses, but my style really is this, what I like to work with, like in the blue journal. I just, for some reason, I enjoy that. And everybody has their favorites to work with. And this is a nice, easy one. Like, that's what I'm saying. Some of your scraps, some of the tags may come really easily because you might have something like that I had in scraps, right? It is so hot in our house. We don't have central air conditioning here. Andre puts an air conditioner in the window in the kitchen and one in the living room. Down here is cooler, but upstairs right now, it is like 28 degrees. We're having a very warm June. It's nice. I'm not complaining about the warmth. I'm complaining, well, a little bit, because it's hot in the house. And like right now, I'm finding it warm down here, but if I go upstairs for a few minutes and come back down here, I'm like, ooh, but I have to cook tonight in that heat, because I went through our freezer and I had nothing that I could barbecue. I don't have any pork chops. I don't even have hamburger meat right now. And I have sausages, and I wasn't in the mood for sausage. See how I didn't even have to do much to that tag. Now, for now, I'm not cornering any more of them. I'm going to leave that depending on, I think it's a little uneven, just a little. That's a bit better. Okay, so there's another base done. That's a really easy base to do. Right? What I'm doing with this is I want to use that on a tag. Look at that other side that I almost was going to throw that in the garbage. How dareth I? Whew. Do we have a nice skinny tag or a little tag? I want a little tag now. See what I need? Normally I throw that in the other thing, but I don't want to. I should have grabbed another empty bin. My area is a mess right now, guys. A mess. What I think I'm doing, I'm working on a few things for my shop, and I have a few orders, and then I'm going to take 2 days and do some real cleaning in here. And I need to do the same with my bedroom because I can't get all the way to the back of my bed because it's a small area for where my bedroom is. Literally, I have this much walking space. My bed sits up against the wall, my dresser here, and my closet here. I don't care because I only sleep in there. I don't need a big bedroom. I'd rather have a big craft space. I could put my craft, rather have a bigger craft space. Then let's see if I have something small in here I can just pull out. See, I bought something that was 1950s rockabilly, and that was so I didn't throw it out. I kept it. Is it not straight? Not straight. So let's take and get that bubble out of it. And I didn't have a lot in there to make. I didn't feel like, the question is, if Gab is coming for dinner, it was fine because I planned it. She asked yesterday, but now I'm not sure she's coming. And I could have made what I wanted to originally make, one of Jacob's favorites. Okay. Do I have music paper here? I have a thin strip here. A thin strip that was folded over. It's okay. I think I'm going to bring that down. It fits perfectly along there. So those that watch, if you want to see me do some work on clusters, let me know. I'm kind of in a cluster mood, but it takes a lot because when I get in a cluster mood, I can do clusters for days because once it's all out and it's laying all over my desk, I just want to keep working on them. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Andre's coming right now. He's probably telling me he's going for Gab. Nope, he's going to get something. Is Gab coming for dinner, Andre? She changed her mind? Oh, it would have been nice to know. That's what I mean.
Why is this on a shelf? Home style stuffing.
Oh, I just forgot to put it back in the freezer just now. It'll be fine.
It doesn't look like it's fine. It looks like it's bursting in the
Is it thawed?
room temperature.
Okay, then get rid of it. It must have been another day it was left out.
Oh, well, why did you waste it?
I didn't go in the freezer. I'm not the only one that goes in the freezer, Andre. And hearing this all on camera, too.
Take care of that. It's your problem.
Why is it my problem? I didn't do it.
I didn't either.
Sorry, guys. I apologize for that. Give me a second, guys. Instead of just throwing it in the garbage. Sorry, guys. I'll get myself together in a second. Okay. Now, what am I going to put there, folks? What am I going to put there? Looking for a little purple that we can put in there. My apologies for that, guys. I think that's the only little purple I have, but it doesn't look bad anyway, so we're gonna put it there. I don't want to use it all, but I don't want to shortchange it because sometimes I've done that where little collaging there. See, using up. Oh, that turned out good too. I like that. The reason I decided not to use that because you can see the writing. So I need something darker. And I did have something darker down here. But when I moved all that paper around, I might have put it somewhere where did that one dark piece go? We'll use that. See, why is that in there? I don't know. That's a good covering page. Oh, it's still light too. Well, let's see what else we have, guys. I've used a lot of my covering things now. I've used all of my smaller pieces now. I'm either really small. I'm just seeing if I have something darker, but I don't seem to. But I could also... Also, paper bag is nice on the back of it too. So let's go ahead and we'll cover it with paper bag. And here comes Boo Boo. I like paper bags on the back of tags. I like paper bags as tags. I like to use them in so many different ways now, especially from watching Ruby and Pearl and 507 Willow Road. I've learned to really think outside my things now. Really have. My cat is sitting here because there's movement upstairs. She's getting, Boo Boo for some reason I find is getting a little anxious. I just went on Amazon and I found, you know, that usually you can get these feline sprays. Just one second, guys. It's in the very back of my closet.
Not the little one, the one that goes there.
Oh, is it the little one we put back there? I thought it was the bigger one we put back there.
The one that goes in the window.
I know
The one
that.
goes in front of
Yeah.
the tube.
Yeah, I thought that's the one we put in the back of my closet. Sorry. He's trying to get air on upstairs. Also, what you can do with some of your scraps while you're sitting here too is you can go ahead and throw a little cluster together. There we go. I'm going to leave that tag. Oh, something is not quite glued down. And something does not feel straight with it. And I think I see where. And this didn't go down in the corner. I know, Boo Boo, you can't get to your bed. Here. Sorry, guys, I'll be right back. I'm just moving that thing that Andre left here. No, there's no food, Boo Boo. It's not feeding time. It's not feeding time. Okay, got rid of that. So Boo Boo can get up in her bed. Maybe. Okay. There we go. It feels like this, but it's not. Just sometimes when I collage, I find it somehow makes me feel like the paper's crooked. Isn't that crazy? There we go, another tag. And it's silly, but I kind of want to make a tag. I don't with this, but I really want the 1899 in there. But this will be great on a tag too, so I'm not worried about that. See, you can take your boo-boos and reuse them. Printing boo-boos happen, especially when you get distracted and you forget that you put the paper in there. I drew my line so faint, guys, that now I'm hoping to get it in the right place. I went a little too far on that. That's okay. That's okay. We can make a lot of tags out of this, because look, I can go with that and do a tag. These will make cute tags. I'm just cutting them now, and that way I'll have the pieces. There. Was I right? Throw those pieces over there. I was supposed to be making blue, and right now I'm doing purple. I was supposed to be doing blue for the journal. I guess I'm gonna have to do a purple journal. Well, I'll use these when I go to do a journal with my new kit that I'm designing. Who would think my printing mistake would come in so handy, huh? Face is itching me today. I get the psoriasis on my face, and face creams make me get pimples. I haven't been able to find one. And again, I have to think that this is dark, so I need a dark paper to do the bottom back. So I'm not going to do the back right now because I got to print. Look at all those tight, and we can even create more with that. But we're going to move on to a couple blue. We might come back to that. I know what I want in blue. Yes, I printed some in the blue because I don't have a lot of scraps in the blue yet because I've never made a blue journal yet. I have 2 in the process. How I got 2 in the process, I don't know. One was because I bought my friend Pascal's kit, and I really wanted to use it because it's a beautiful kit. And the other one, I'm trying to remember. I don't know if it's a Ruby and Pearl kit that I have to. It's been so long. Oh! That I knew that was going to happen. That's that one, but I have another blue journal somewhere, half done, a nice flip-flop journal. And why I did blue, I'm trying to remember now, and I don't remember why. And I'm getting distracted. So let me get back to it. Stop thinking about the other blue journal. Stop thinking about where you put it and why it's not where it's supposed to be. Stop chasing those rabbits. They pop down little holes that you don't want to go into right now. Nope. Sometimes I'll use a ruler. Oops, sorry, I hit the camera. I don't even know how long we've been, but I feel like we haven't been that long because I haven't created much yet. I might have to start making my videos when everybody goes to bed. That way I don't get interruptions. Or do them in the morning when he's fully working. I might have to reconsider with the time of day I do my videos. It's just I'm not a morning person. So my brain doesn't start going. This is definitely not straight. Nothing about that is straight. I think that's better. And yes, I'm leaving it like that. And yes, again, I have to cut that paper for that. I'm thinking these might be just too small. This is going to go into my scrappy thingy. Pika, behave yourself. There we go. There's another one done. I'm pulling out. These are things I printed that I knew I wanted to do. tags with. One, I always think you got to go straight up and down. Everything, I have a hard time putting things sideways and backwards. And I love, one time Laura was doing a journal and her one page on the one side was all upside down, but she used it anyways. And I thought that was amazing. And you know what? And it turned out so nice, even though it was upside down on one side. So you know what? We are human and we have flaws, guys. And don't be afraid to work within those flaws. Plain and simple. Just do. We all make mistakes, even people who have been doing this forever. And sometimes trying things. I know when I first started, I was always trying to be perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And nothing is ever, it comes really close to perfect. And sometimes you get something that's perfect when you're not trying to be perfect. So just create, guys. Just try things. Doesn't work out, repurpose it if you possibly can save it. I don't know why, but I liked that like that. But I had another, I wasn't just going to leave it like that. But I liked the majority of that. Come on. Sometimes I should wait till the glue dries a little bit. Because when you're trying to cut, sometimes you get, I gotta clean these scissors. I think someone said with vinegar. Because they get a little glue residue. I am seeing if I have any small. I know I have a lot of this, but I don't want that. I'm just seeing if I have any blue scraps. I do have that one, but I want something brighter. A brighter blue. Come on. This is more the blue I want. Oh, but it. Oh, well, it's going to be done because I was going to put that in a journal and then I forgot. And even if it's smaller, it can still go inside a journal. If anybody would like a base one signature journal to do, these are fun to do, guys. If you don't think you can do a 3 signature, throw some papers together, make a journal that way. These are fun to do. I have somebody who buys them from me. She bought 3 of them. I was making them up to do signatures. She wanted them just the way they were. It's a good way to take larger scrap papers you might have and just throw them into a journal like that and do that. That's going to be the one I just kind of showed you is going to be my cluster journal. So all the pockets, all the tabs, all the tags, everything's going to have some type of cluster on it. I haven't done much in it lately. I have stuff made for it. I just got to work on it. I just want a little piece of this. It's the perfect blue. But the problem is, after I did all that, the way everything is, it's not going to be quite, I don't feel right, guys. I don't feel right. I remember I thought I had a little file folder of some blue scraps. I was sure I had a few from when I was doing these pages. But that little file thing has disappeared. Well, I'm sure it's somewhere in my mess. Using these baskets has helped, but that was before I bought these baskets. I'm just seeing if there's scraps to the... Oh, there's this scrap. It's cardstock, but oh, there's that scrap. Oh, but I wanted to use that for... Okay. blue scraps under here? Nope. Any blue scraps under there? Nope. How do I not have any blue scraps yet, guys? That's impossible. 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 Well, we might come back to this because I want to put a blue wallpaper here. But we can do that even later. I'm not worried about that. We can stick that there. We'll work on other things and we might get a blue scrap then. Right? Right. I agree. Thank you. And this one, I have to whoop. We should check the time, guys, and I didn't get many bases done. Maybe part 2 will have to be bases again. Maybe we'll just continue tomorrow. Who would think? Yes, I'm doing some really simple ones because those are fun. They can be any color. Base ones are really nice to do. A lot of times, see, this is where my purple ruler's not there. Where is she? Where did I put her? I don't know where I put her. She's a big one, so she can't just go disappear on me, but she seems to have. Well, I'll just use this one. Purple is better. This has got a little bit of a rough edge to it. Well, it's almost time for me to say bye, guys. So I think we're going to do a part 2. We might do a part 2 later. We might come back after I make dinner, when I don't really feel like making dinner. There we go. Let's see if we can't throw one more together. Do we have, oh, we used all those bases up already. That's okay. I have this one. Let's see if we can throw this one. This one would be more of a journal card, but I'm going to do it anyways because it was right there. We'll use it up. I gotta empty my garbage again. It's overflowing. Yes, it is. Let's see, guys, I'm gonna say bye for now. This will shut off. I think we will do a part 2 and a part 3 for the next. I might do a video again later. If you want to continue watching me, you can later. The second part and the third part, whatever we do, because I need tags anyways, and sometimes what you need, I need ephemera. So I think what we'll do is next 2 days is just make ephemera. Maybe 3 days, maybe right till Thursday. I don't really have to round it because I can use my corner rounder and save myself the headache. Really, I could, but I needed to cut that better. Now we'll see if we can clean that up. There we go. Not quite. So we need, not quite. Just a little bit here that it didn't do well. There we go. And then also what I'll do is print some papers to cover the back of these. There we go. I think that'll make a nice journal card. It definitely will do that. Definitely, definitely. Okay, so we'll stop it there and we'll come back later. We did get that covered, that covered, that covered. We got this covered. So we did get a few things done, right? But we're going to come back and I'm going to get a basket too, and we'll just start tossing different ephemera. And we might go, I might, before I start, I might go ahead and get some embellishments out and do that, or today and tomorrow. Tonight and first video tomorrow. Tonight's video, sorry, we'll be making more journal cards and all that, and then tomorrow we'll maybe different ephemera and show you different things. We're going to make a lot of ephemera over the next few days, and I'm going to get all my papers organized so that we can just go, go, go. All right, guys? Thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful, well, I'll say have a wonderful evening, but I'll see you a little bit later on in this evening. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate all of you. Like, comment the video, and join me for my chit chat and my rambling. All right, guys, love you. Bye for now.